I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, for the rocks from the sides, I'm the attack, baby I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, no cap, only got one, so you better roll it up, cash in the bag, stadium packed, baby I'm bad, baby I'm bad. I won't obey, you cannot tell me what I cannot say, I'm here to last, so yeah, I'm here to stay, I'll live each second like my final day, you can't take that away,
Alright, you delightful human beings, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka The Writer, and today we are gathered here for more good old universe mode, and tuning out the delightful sounds of the neighbor down below, because they're just playing music again. But either way around, we're back with another edition of good old universe mode. My headset apparently just needs to go home because it's like quiet, and I'm just like, maybe we'll just fix this like afterwards. I went to press the record button and it was like, no, you're not gonna like have sound in your headphones, and I'm like, well, that's freaking great. Love that for us. So that being said, grab your snacks, grab your juice and beverage, get comfy and cozy. We got 2 episodes before our 2 large events coming up. We've got Queen of the Ring and we've got Takeover Vengeance Day. It's gonna be a great time. It'll be a good moment indeed. Of course, we got the Way here. They're making their way, pun intended, to Queen of the Ring to take on Dakota and Raquel Gonzales. I swear to God, that was not intended. Apparently, well, Candice came back on Monday Night Raw. If you haven't watched Raw, then, well, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's been a few days. I think the 48-hour rule is in effect, right? Or at least 24-hour. I think 24 to 48 hours is a fair, number, right? Right. But either way, I guess she's taking on Dakota Kai next week after returning back, so that's a whole thing. But hey, at least the roster's getting more and more updated, to say the least. But here we go, people. We've got a singles matchup right here. See, I'm telling y'all, we're on to stuff like before we even know it, because I filmed it literally like an hour before Raw started, like not knowing what was going to happen or anything like that. And I'm just like, well, this is a thing. It's one of those funny coincidences that happens more often than it should happen. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm also trying to film a couple of episodes at the very least. Before good old Thursday Night Football starts, because, I don't know, my team's kind of there. See, here's the thing, I'm not a huge football person, because it's too confusing for me to follow. I say as we watch like 5 or 6 different wrestling shows on a regular basis. Good lord. But at least you kind of get the gist of it. Like, there's some basic rules, like, sure, different companies might have different variations within the rules and stuff like that, but at least, the general concept's there. No foreign objects. 3 is a pin. To win a match, you have to win by pinfall or submission, or disqualification in certain cases. Right. Or count out. But yeah, here we go. We got Dakota Kai going against Candice LeRae. Jesus, this is so awkward. I hate hearing my own voice, but it's like I hear it even more so, because usually, like, when I'm listening to it on the headset, oh dear God. Usually when I'm hearing it on the headset, it's like it kind of tunes it and muffles my voice out a little bit on my end, and I don't hear it as much, versus, well, you all are hearing everything. So that's cool. But yeah, maybe after this matchup I'll just reset the program. That might be a good move. We'll have to see. Or I might have to figure out what's going on with my headset. It could be a case where the headphone part just pooped out, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. Here we go, Candice LeRae up to the top rope. Huge moonsault. I still gotta go into frickin' My Rise and go to the Queen of the Ring. I might just, like, create generic jabroni number 57 and take her through My Rise for, like, a minute. Well, like, we're gonna just, like, wing it and just go right to Raw and go for Queen of the Ring. I don't know how else we're gonna do it, but here we are. Because, like, they have a Queen of the Ring arena, and I have it actually in, I have it on the other console, So it's like, do I just bring out my other, like, well, the console that I have? Oh, snap. Well, that definitely looked familiar now, didn't it? Oh, boy. Well, either way. Oh, God, my ears are just, like, so sore. I've had to have my headphones on, like, just all the time. So I'm hoping that with the move coming up that we don't have that happen as often. Oh, huge drop kick right there. Love that, love that. Oh no, this isn't looking too good here. Things aren't looking too good for Dakota. Not at all. Oh. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. That might do it, people. We might just have a quick matchup right here to kick things off. So yeah, we'll have an episode tonight, which is going to be Thursday, and then probably tomorrow or Saturday. And then we'll have, like, of course, our, like, 2 to 3 episodes in a row, back to back to back type of ordeal with the specials. So that's going to be my goal for the weekend, is to get those filmed. Because, I mean, we've got a 3-day, not like a, well, I don't have a 3-day weekend. I'm thinking of, like, you know, a couple weeks from now with Columbus Day coming up. Oh boy, huge 2 count right there. So yeah, we've got Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day. That's the one we actually acknowledge here in Cincinnati. So that's the one we're going with. And yeah, I have that Monday off, so that's nice. That's on October 10th. So the 8th through the 10th should be a good little weekend right there. I'll film a bunch of videos because I'm trying to get a little bit ahead for the move because I don't know how long it's going to be for the move. Like, I mean, we're going to get internet pretty much, like, as soon as we get there, I'm sure. I have to, you know, plan that all out and whatnot. But the problem is moving is stressful, and I'd rather not, like, worry about filming and all that. Because I do want to have the moving vlogs. I know I'm rambling on about endless stuff, but here we go, here we go, here we go. Dakota Kai. Having to go right around the, referee right there. But a huge kick right there to Candice. Candice isn't looking too good right here. Dakota's looking for it. Oh, God. The captain of Team Kick with a huge series of kicks right there. Oh, and Candice kicks out at 2. I almost said 1. I'm like, I just saw the number 2 flash on the screen. But I'm excited, y'all. We're going to have a cute little apartment coming up soon. I'm excited. I'm excited to, like, you know, see what, because, like, you get, like, models and you get, like, photos and videos and that sort of thing with apartment tours and stuff. Sometimes you don't always get the normal apartment. The one that you're going to live in, I should say. But Candice LeRae has it locked in. Dakota, what is she up to here? Oh, but Candice lets go. Interesting. Alright, that makes sense. She's going in for the cover now. 3, and Candice picks up a huge win as we roll into a big tag team title matchup. We're introducing the women's tag team titles at Queen of the Ring, which is going to be, you know, across all 3 of the shows, and that includes developmental / SmackDown. Only in 2K22 is SmackDown considered the developmental brand, but here we are, kids. Here we are. But Candice LeRae picks up a huge win right here tonight. Let's keep things moving, people. Alright, oh boy, oh no, we've been seeing, of course, Edge and Cesaro and Sheamus and that whole situation together, but Cesaro's going after Tyler Bate. This is quite interesting. I don't know what this means moving ahead, but we're gonna just see how this all unfolds, but things aren't looking good for Tyler Bate, not at all, friends. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear God. Alright, here we go. We got our first of 2 Money in the Bank qualifying matches. We got the next one coming up in the next episode. Oh, dear God, that's loud. I had to, like, move my, I guess, like, one of my USB ports, like, kind of works, but, like, it doesn't work, like, with headphones or something. I don't know. But either way, we moved it to another USB port, which is quite nice. This computer's clutch because it has like 3 USBs, so that makes me happy.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall.
But here we go, people.
From Chongqing, China, Xia Li.
For a split second, I felt like she had the briefcase in her hands, but it was like the, yeah. But it was like the ribbons, or... I'm not sure what those are, to be honest. If y'all know, please let me know in the comments. That'd be fantastic. Because anytime that we can learn, the better, right? Right. All I know is that they're cool. But here we go, people. We got Xia Li taking on... well, the former NXT woman. Dude, it feels like forever ago since Liv Morgan held onto the title. But here we are.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
But here we go, people. Liv Morgan making her way down to the ring. Both of these two could really use, you know, a little bit of momentum, to say the least. But they have a huge opportunity right here to go to the Money in the Bank ladder matchup. And that will actually take place. Hang on. Will that be at TakeOver Vengeance Day or not? It will be at TakeOver Vengeance Day. My bad. God. But either way, we had Io Shirai. She decided to cash in her opportunity in a regular match. So she'll be taking on Beth Phoenix at Queen of the Ring. There will also be a 8-woman battle royal to determine, you know, the next #1 contender on their show. So that's nice. Or of a championship of their choosing. There we go. A championship of their choosing. So that's exciting. But Liv Morgan, huge powerbomb right there onto Xia. Oh, huge move right there. Again, my apologies if I am sounding very rambly. I'm like trying to get at least this video filmed tonight, and then hopefully, you know, we get the other one filmed, and that's, you know, hoping that, you know, everything stays relatively chill around here. Dude, I was gonna... I made a cup of tea a little while ago and I forgot all about it because I was, like, too busy just trying to get my stuff set up. And I'm just like, why am I like this? But in for the cover, in for the cover. Oh, and it got it too. So that's how my life is currently going right now. I was... well, to be fair, I was like... what do I do before I start filming? Do I take out trash? Do I make a cup of tea? What do I do? And so I did both. I took out the trash, but forgot about the cup of tea. Ugh. Huge drop kick right there from Liv to Xia right there. Off the middle rope. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Huge kick from Xia. I would not want to mess with the kicks from Xia Li. Not at all. Oh, right to the back. Maybe before the main event, I'll, like, go and grab the tea. It's probably cold by now, but that's okay. Everything's fine. Huge splash right there from Xia Li into the cover now. Oh, I thought that was going to be it for a split second. Of course, to close out the show, we'll see who will be moving on to TakeOver in the #1 Contenders matchup to take on Randy Orton. So at our main event, we'll have Kyle O'Reilly versus Riddle / Matt Riddle. Look, it was only his last name that got... it was only his first name that got removed, so I think we're fine. Oh, no. Xia Li's lining it up, but Liv ducks out of the way. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh! Xia Li ducked out of the way. Huge strikes, huge kicks. Liv with the counter, Liv with the counter. Oh boy. Liv with the kick. What is she up to here? Well, Liv connects. Could this be enough to put away Xia Li right here? Will Liv be going to Money in the Bank? Oh, and Xia Li kicks out. What a showing we're seeing from both of these women here tonight. The women's division's been really shining tonight, and I'm here for it. Oh, and Xia Li just got an armbar locked in. Could this be enough to put away Liv Morgan? Liv rolls through. Ooh, definitely a unique counter right there. Oh, and Xia, huge throw right there to Liv. Oh, snapping the arm right back. Oh, Liv ducks the kick. Oh, what a counter! Right into it, Liv with the pinfall attempt right there. I don't know why Liv didn't go for the cover or broke up the cover, but she did. Liv, what are you doing? Girl! Choices. Liv's recontemplating everything right here, and I kind of don't blame her, but, you know, it's like, you had the opening, Liv. Like I said, you had the opening. Oh, here we go! Oh, God. That could very well be it for Liv right there, people. That could very well be it for Liv Morgan right here. And Liv kicks out. What a matchup that we are watching, people. What a matchup. Sometimes it takes a match or two for me to get into my groove a little bit, so I'm hoping that's the case tonight, because I'm like, we're about halfway through filming and everything. Well, about halfway. A little over halfway. Oh, and Liv connects again out of nowhere. Could that be it, people? And Liv Morgan makes her way to the Money in the Bank ladder match. What a matchup that we just saw, though. Fantastic showing from Xia Li right there, and from Liv Morgan, too. It was very back and forth. I honestly had no idea who was going to win this one, but what a match, people. What a matchup. Oh, God, the camera pan in for that. Can you, like, gradually move that in? Not, like, sharp? Okay, well, whatever. Either way around, I'm going to go check out my cup of tea and hope that it's okay, and then we're going to go into the next match, which should be our main event. It will be our main event. We've got Kyle O'Reilly versus Riddle / Matt Riddle. However, we're going to use the two interchangeably. It works, right? Right. Let's keep things going. Alright, here we go, main event time. Here tonight. We've got Kyle O'Reilly taking on Matt Riddle, of course. And Seth's with him! Oh dear God, is this a new tag team? Oh no. Oh no. Well, to be fair, we do need more tag teams, right?
Seth Rollins from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly.
So yeah, Seth Rollins has a matchup against Walter after earning an opportunity to become the new #1 contender. And, well, whoever wins this matchup will go up against Randy Orton for, well, a #1 contender's opportunity as well. Speaking of #1 contenders, we will find out who LA Knight will be facing in the next episode. We have a fatal 4-way to determine his opponent as well. Oh my God, oh my God. We've also just found out that we will have a 6-man tag match with Cesaro and Sheamus and a partner of their choosing versus Edge and Tyler Bate and a partner of their choosing as well. So that's all happening, and the shows are really starting to take shape. I will say that, and we'll have the final match cards and that sort of thing in the description down below after, well, next episode. Once we upload the next episode, I should say. But, you know, we'll keep it as up-to-date as possible, right? Right. But yeah, Kyle O'Reilly's been a bit of a fixture, to say the least. Riddle and Randy, they've had their fair share of shenanigans with the way.
And his opponent, accompanied by the Apex Predator, Randy Orton, representing RK Bro from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Randy's not having any of this.
216 pounds.
Randy's like, alright, bro. Just, you know, go and do the things. But yeah, these two have been pretty much almost everyone in this matchup has been a bit of a fixture, although Seth got a little bit of a late start, to say the least. But yeah, we've had a lot of interesting alliances. Of course, Kyle O'Reilly and Seth Rollins have also had their fair share of interactions with Imperium in recent weeks as well. So there is that. But Riddle is going after O'Reilly right from the get-go. Here in the main event, the winner will take on Randy Orton. So if it's Riddle, that'll be for an interesting match. But if it's O'Reilly, it will also be an interesting matchup. Having a tag team go up against each other, I mean, doesn't sound too bad on paper. Huge elbow from Riddle to O'Reilly right there. Oh, huge German suplex right there. The championship opportunity then, well, they'll be the #1 contenders. So I mean, it's gonna be dependent on, you know, what all happens. And then of course Edge is the wild card in this whole mess because he has the Money in the Bank briefcase. he can go after whatever title he wants to. Or he could cash in on a match, just like Io Shirai, and so there's that as well. Riddle is just going right for O'Reilly right here. Oh, God. Huge suplex from Riddle. Even Seth's like, oh, dear God. Oh, Seth's helping him out a little bit. Oh, snap. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, O'Reilly, huge strikes to the back. Oh, okay, well that was certainly interesting. Oh, God, what a knee right there from Riddle. Even the crowd's like, oh, dear God, what happened? But yeah, I got my tea. It's like this vanilla and mint kind of tea. It says that it's like, I think it said buttermilk, but I don't think it's buttermilk because there's nothing milky about this. Like, who puts mint and milk together? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you do, let me know. I mean, I'm curious to find out. We don't need the mint smoothies. Unless if it's mint chocolate chip, then that's an exception. Huge strike from O'Reilly to Riddle right there. O'Reilly's got it locked in. He's got a heel hook type of maneuver in, and Riddle kicks away. O'Reilly with the counter to the canvas. Ow! Oh God, my leg hurts just watching that. I mean, you all know I walk a lot. I love walking. So, like, seeing that right there, I'm like, oh dear God, my leg hurts just watching that. I went for a little stroll, like, maybe for an hour or so before I came home, made some dinner, watched some TikToks on YouTube. I say that because it's like I know that TikTok is its own beast. But to me, TikTok was super overwhelming, so I just watched, like, 3 posts on YouTube Shorts. Huge maneuver right there from O'Reilly. This could be enough, or this might be enough to put away Riddle. I don't know. God. Oh my God, we're getting O'Reilly versus Orton at TakeOver Vengeance Day. Look at Seth, he's like, yeah, good job, buddy, good job. I love how, like, the first 2 matches went on a while, and this one's like, yeah. Short, sweet, to the point, but Kyle O'Reilly gets the job done, and we're gonna have to see what happens with O'Reilly and Orton. That could be quite the interesting matchup that we didn't know that we needed, to say the least, but here we go, people. We're closing out the show right here. Again, my apologies if this is uploaded a little bit later than usual. Life happens, right? Last night I had to take a mental health night. I'm like, it's the middle of the week, I'm tired. I'm just gonna sit around, eat some good food, and play The Sims. And now tonight, well, we're filming at least a couple of episodes, and then I'm gonna try to, like, get the Queen of the Ring arena unlocked, and then if we have time, I'll hopefully get to watch the game, so that'll be fun. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get notifications around here, and all that good stuff. So, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.